My car went like this, I would have jumped into a canal to actually that the car is written off. What? And jumping, that canal was deep. The moment I turned right, I met myself on the other side of the road. It was like a dream. Hey there, welcome back to my YouTube channel. In case you don't know me, you're seeing me for the first time. My name is Mide Jay, and on this channel, I create content about lifestyle, vlog, travels, and all of that beautiful stuff. We also do chit chat on this channel. If you want to be part of any of this, please, I need you to do one thing for me, and that is subscribing to my channel. Click that subscribe button right now. If you are a returning subscriber, thank you for always tuning in. Today's chit chat that I'm doing on this channel today is that which I actually mentioned in my very first video for the year 2024. I talked about the fact that I had an accident, okay? And trust me, I've not really been looking forward to talking about it, but I felt like this story about how I had an accident, it was a fatal one. It would have been ghastly. Maybe it will save somebody out there and you might learn one or two things from my story. Having an accident in the beginning of the year is not the best of things to happen to anyone. Honestly, to me, I felt like it was a bad omen. Starting a new year, having an accident is not the best of things. It's one of the worst things to happen to anybody. Nobody deserves that. It was a Monday morning, I can't remember, but I know that it was busy and I was going home from work. I actually saw a co-worker who lives in a particular place where the buses don't come easy. He has to stay like an hour back at work to get a bus home. As a car owner that I am now, you know, we rise by lifting all that. Anyways, I felt like I was going to help this friend to his destination. We actually drove to his place peacefully and it was okay. Everything was fine. You know, I dropped him at his doorstep and I proceeded with my own journey. Everything was going on well until I reached the junction and I was about to turn right. So this particular junction, if you turn left, there is a canal along that side and turning right leads me to my house. So it was a traffic light. As I turned right, guys, the moment I turned right, I met myself on the other side of the road. No, you don't get me. My car literally jumped from the right or the left side of the road, jumped into the right lane. I'm not capping, guys. It was like a dream. It was like a film trick. You know what you see in Indian movies? Yeah. American movies to be precise. That was it. I was dumbfounded. Like, I didn't believe what was going on. And the whole period when my car was busy jumping from one side to the other, my leg was on the brake. I never left my brake. I even thought at a point that my airbags were going to deploy, but they didn't. The other cars on that side of the road that were also waiting for the traffic light. And my car is that one that needs a sugar daddy or a sugar mommy. It didn't go and eat a smoker. My car literally went to eat an Islander 2021. My car is a Lexus. It's an old Lexus, yeah. But you know how Lexus are built. It's a hinder boss keeper who say.
I'm still the lion himself. I'm still the liquid metal. I'm still the war himself. I'm still the fight. And I'm still in the
My car is a habido shaker. My car is durable. Our car is strong. See, hitting another car, I delved into two doors of the other car who was innocently waiting for the traffic light. So at that point, that car that I delved into stopped me from actually leaving that road and jumping into the far away side of the road. It was just a mess. I don't know how to explain this thing exactly, but guys, in short, my car was in between. You know the pavement that separates the right side and the left side of the road? My car was dangling in between. Come and see people honking at me. Beep, 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 leave the damn road. Carry your bum out of this road. I was causing traffic. Whew. When it happened, I was disoriented for quite a while. I was confused. I didn't know what was going on. I was not on high speed. For people that would speed police that would tell me, oh, maybe you're on high speed. I wasn't. I was doing 25 miles per hour or kilometer per hour, whatever. It was just 25. That road was a 30. I was doing a 25, which was not bad. So eventually when I got down from the car, the owner of the car also got down and she came to me, a young lady, pretty. She was like, are you okay? You know, she was just being calm with me. I was very nervous. I was disoriented. I didn't know what was going on. I just got out from the car. I was breathing heavily. I was just so confused. And at that point, I didn't even realize how much damage I've done to the other car. And I just told her to wait for me. Let me park my car. So the other cars on the road, they were honking. You know how London people are. They like to run and jump to wherever they're going to. So I was causing traffic. I had to pull the car to one side of the road. I got down. And then as I was walking to her, I looked at the floor where I was coming from. It was icy, guys. The floor was snowy. You know when snow has caramelized on the floor, so it was slippery. So I think I skidded. That's the word. My car skidded. That's why if you're a driver overseas or wherever you even find yourself, if it's a snowy weather, if it's not dry, as far as it's not dry, it's snowy, it's windy, is icy or cold, you have to be very careful. You have to be extra careful when you're turning roundabouts, doing junctions and the likes. I parked the car, came back to the lady, and she was just so peaceful, so calm. She was, are you okay? Are you fine? You know what? You know, she was just trying to make sure I was fine. I looked at the nemesis my car has caused. God, it was just a mess. Like, I didn't delve into one door. My car delved into 2 doors. It chopped 2 doors. Whew, I took her number. We exchanged contact. I saw her kids in the car, and then I told her she said she was going to call me when she gets home. I said, no worries, I will do this then. Let me go to a mechanic. I took pictures of the car and said I was going to do an estimate of how much it would cost me to repair the car. So that was it. We departed. I was so sad. When I was going home, I was thinking, what could I have done better? Was I on high speed? Maybe if I had not gone to drop my colleague at work, maybe that wouldn't have happened to me. But I was so grateful, you know. Right now, I could see the gratitude in it. Then I was not really grateful to God because I was just so sad. Why would this happen to me? It's the beginning of the year. And that January, I was so broke that I've already calculated the amount I would spend on the expenses, my cash and expenditures and everything. So I didn't want to incur any other cost. You know, no one likes financial burdens. And when you're incurring more financial burdens on yourself, you just get so devastated. I was like, I imagine how much they will repair this car. And then when I got home that day, I could not even concentrate. I had to take a shower. And that day, actually, I was supposed to film a YouTube video because I've ghosted my channel for about 3 months. That was the day I decided I would definitely film a video. But trust me, I could not. I was not even in the best frame of mind. I drove to the mechanics. I took the pictures there. They told me I was going to spend up to 2,000 pounds. What? At that point, I decided, okay, I might have to go through insurance because it was a lot. Why was I paying insurance, or why am I paying insurance if not to help me in times like this? Later in the day, I called the lady. Are you okay? You know, she told me she's been in the accident and emergency all day. What? Accident and emergency? What's going on? She said, you know, the intensity or the speed I was coming with to hit the car. Her son was seated by the side of the car and I hit the boy. I was like, what? How is this boy now? Should I start coming? You didn't tell me and I've been calling you because me, after the accident, every 2 hours, my mind was not at rest. I was always calling this lady, are you okay, please? I was just so worried. I was worried for myself. I was worried for her. You know, poor lady that was on our own. She told me she was okay, that the boy is now fine. They've distracted them from the ED, that he was just in a bit of pain. They've given him some analgesics and he's fine. I said, you didn't tell me, or they have been trying to call you. You would have told me, I would have even come. My coming, I know, wouldn't have done much anyways, but she said everything is fine now. So I told her I've gone to my mechanic. They said they were going to do this and that. She said, oh, I don't have to worry. I said, worry what? So the next morning, even at the mechanic's place, I called my mom to tell her what happened. I could not even, I was just crying. I was crying like a child. I was broke. You know, having to deal with that. Mentally, I was stressed. Psychologically. See, in times like that, that's why you need your support system. And then the next day, I called my insurance company to make a claim. For people that don't know, a claim is when an accident happens, or an incident, and you raise it with your insurance company just for them to react or act towards it, maybe pay up or do something about it. Yeah, that's what a claim is, literally. Yeah. So then I told my insurance. They said, okay, they were going to wait for the lady's insurance company to reach out to them. So the wait began. Before then, I called the lady to say the next day, I've called my insurance. She was like, I didn't have to do that. You know, I didn't have to pay for the car. Don't worry. What? And meanwhile, when I explained to my mom was like, the lady might not even tell you to do anything. I couldn't believe it. So the lady was like, I don't have to do anything in this UK. I don't have to do anything. What? This UK, everybody's looking for money. Everybody's looking for who will even eat them so that they can chop money. She said, I don't have to worry. She will sort it out. Blah, blah, blah. I didn't know what to feel. She said she has an insurance, like a premium comprehensive something insurance somewhere, and they were going to take care of it, that I shouldn't worry. I didn't believe my ears. Hours and days later, and I think our insurance later realized that what was wrong with the car. That car is highly computerized. It's one of the latest Highlanders and it's so expensive to fix. They realized that and then they reached out to my insurance. I think the lady was not happy with that, but at that point she didn't have a choice. I started calling this lady to say, ask about updates and all that. She didn't pick my calls anymore. I felt so, even to now, I feel very devastated. I don't know what I said wrong or what I did wrong. Maybe she was not happy because she told me not to worry. And later, I had to worry because they reached out to my insurance. And then automatically, if they reach out to your insurance in situations like that, your premium, that's your insurance cost, will go up. Automatically, you have to start paying more money. So I think she didn't want me to incur that consequence, but it was beyond that. So she stopped picking my calls. I felt so bad. I didn't know what went wrong. But anyways, there was a day I just had to send her a text to say that your insurance has reached out to my insurance and they're gonna take care of it. I'm sorry for the inconveniences. It's fine if you don't want to talk to me again, but I wish you all the best, something like that. I was so bitter about it. But anyways, my insurance called me and said our insurance has reached out and then they were gonna pay or do something about it. I later learned that they wanted to write the car off. They wanted to actually write that the car is written off. What? That made me cry the more. And at that point, I was not too grateful to God because I felt like I was incurring more financial burdens to myself. Maybe if I had not passed that road, if God had just told me, don't pass that road, I wouldn't have passed the road. I was blaming myself. But what I refused to see was gratitude, in the sense that particular road, the pavement my car was on, guys, normally on a Monday morning, at that time of the day, you will find school children going to school standing on that pavement. They are always there. The fact that they were not there on that day says that God is good. Like, it says that God is saving. Because if I had rammed into someone's leg, that person will not survive it. With the intensity of the speed I was coming with, my car was coming with full force, I would have broken someone's leg. God forbid, maybe someone will have landed in the morgue or the mortuary. I hope I wouldn't have killed somebody. Like, looking back at it now, I'm just so grateful to God that I didn't have to carry any child on my hand, any blood on my hand, because I won't be able to live with that. Honestly, looking back, I'm just so grateful that it was not more than financial burden. God forbid, if I've hit someone's child, if I've injured someone's child, what would be of me right now? Like, see guys, when I look back, I'm not even worried about the fact that but anyways, my insurance went up, yeah, but I'm not even worried about that right now. And I'm just so grateful to God that it was not more than that. It was not more than what money. See, I tell people that whatever problem you have that money can solve, you have to be grateful for that. Whatever problem you have that is only more is money. As far as money can solve your problem, it's not that God will descend from heaven or you need a pastor or an imam or a priest to help you with, or to call down the angels from heaven. Trust me, you don't have problem. As far as money can cater for your problem, you don't have problem. And my car is that car that needs a sugar daddy. My car is old model Lexus, but then it is very strong. Apart from a scratch somewhere and then the bump, there was just a bit of something there. Apart from that, nothing happened to my car. And you see what happened, the intensity of damage. Looking at the scratch on the other car, or the thing on the other car, it doesn't look so bad from outside, honestly. I'm not going to lie. When they told me they might write the car off, I was like, write the car off for what? For that small thing. But they said when they repaired it, there were still some things internally that were bad. And what if the boy in the car, what if he was injured? There are just so many things to be grateful for. And looking back now, I'm just like, God, thank you. And then moving forward, a few weeks ago, I put it out on my Instagram to ask for opinions regarding insurance, new insurance company, because I had to change my insurance company. Because the next renewal, my premium went so high that I had to call them and say, how much is my car? Do you know how much my car cost? Very minimal cost for me to be paying this much insurance. What am I insuring? And it's very beneficial to know that in the UK, you cannot drive without a valid car insurance, without a valid full driving license, and without a valid MOT. So all these things have to be in place before you can drive your car in the UK. And these things are money. And if you don't do them and they catch you, if the police catch you, it's something else. It's a criminal offense. You can start paying fines. They can charge you to court. They can give you points on your driving license. And trust me, you don't want that on yourself. You don't want that to happen to you. So I had to fix my insurance later on. I'm so grateful that I'm here to tell this story to you guys. God forbid you hear me. Mide Jay is in court. Is in court. Do you want that I eat somebody's child? Hey, God. I wouldn't have been able to live with it. Even apart from eating someone's child, apart from eating someone's car, the other side of the road was a canal. The canal, my car, if my car went like this, I would have jumped into a canal. Yes. And jumping, that canal was deep. I could end up with a subdural hematoma. I could end up with a closed or open head injury. You know, my car, my airbag could have deployed. I could have been injured. You know, it could have been more than this, honestly. And I'm grateful that it was not my dead body that they were lifting out of that canal, that the car, when they decided to go to the other way. And if you are that driver that likes to speed, maybe you will need to take it easy. Never say can. I see people say things like, it cannot be me. Like, why were you speeding? You too, why were you doing this? Just to say this, I'm not trying to mock anybody, but there was a co-worker of mine that when the accident happened, I told him about it. I said I had an accident, and he was like, oh, you could have done better. You could have done this. Guys, I'm not capping when I say that. Trust me, a week or 2 weeks later, this particular person had an accident. He had an accident, and his car was a total write-off. I'm not even faking this guy, I swear. When I heard, I'm sorry for laughing, sorry for the laugh, yeah, sorry for the laugh, but honestly, it made me know that when I saw him the next time, he said, oh, my guy, my car was a write-off. Police even came to meet him there. Me, when my own happened, there was no police, nobody came. It was just people honking for me, and see, may you not be in problem over, see, when you're in problem like this, even if you're having a seizure, some people will never come and help you. In this America, in this UK, some people are wicked. See, no matter your problem, they will just call police for you to come and sort your problem out. They even call police for him. His car was a write-off. It was even at total fault. Meanwhile, when I told him about my predicament, he was busy telling me, how did you do it? How did you? So in this life, never say never. Like to Silver Dam on Instagram. It was like, well, anyways, but then again, honestly, never say never. Anything can happen to you at any time. So you, that driver, you have to take it easy. Stop jumping, especially in snowy, cold, or icy weather. Take it easy. It's better to be late than to be the late. I hope you enjoyed this video, guys. I hope you learned one or two things. If you like this video, please give it a big thumbs up. I want you to share to somebody. Ultimately, I need you to subscribe to my channel. I have loads of beautiful videos on this channel, please. Loads of videos. I want you to subscribe. Give my video a big thumbs up. Like, subscribe, comment, all of those good stuff. This will encourage me to do more videos. Okay? I remain your girl, Mide Jay. I'm heading out now. Stepping into my beautiful girl era. I'm going to see you very soon in my next video. Until then, peace and light always. Bye, guys.